Namaskar everyone, I'm Astro Anshul. I'm an astrologer, numerologist and Vastu consultant. Today I'm gonna share another video in the series of houses. So I'll talk to you about third house. What all is there in the third house? Third house is the house of communication. It's a house of short journeys. This is a house of hard work. This house is the house of your younger sibling, or this is also the house of social media. The ideas and thoughts that you share on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram can be shown through third house. YouTube videos or mass communication that we do to others using internet is also the third house. So what all third house gives, and how we can understand the depth and the dignity of the third house, and when third house results can be shown in the patri, that all I'll be sharing in this video. So I'll request you all to subscribe the channel and press the bell notification. So welcome back. Today's topic is third house. What all is there in the third house and how effective the third house is. You may easily understand the strength of the third house. If your third house is strong, then you will be having very cordial relations with your younger siblings. Your younger siblings will always be helpful with you. You will be able to maintain, good relations with them. This is the house of communication and writing and paperwork also. So whatever you communicate, that communication will be very strong if your third house planets are sitting in the third house, or your third house, lord of the third house is very strong. And if the aspects on the third house is of planets like Jupiter, Venus, Sun or Moon, then again third house will be able to give positive results in your life. Third house is a house which also helps you to convey your thoughts on Facebook and Twitter. These days, this third house is also getting used through Instagram. While whenever we make videos on YouTube, that also comes under third house. But when you have strong fifth house, because fifth house is a house of creativity and intelligence. When third house gets connected with fifth house, then your creativity goes to a greater extent. Third house is also the house of hard work. You will be doing much hard work when your third house gets active. Third house is the house which is second from the second house. So every house, second house from every house increases the significance or the importance of that house. So whenever your third house will get active, your income will rise. Why will it happen? Because third house is the second house from your second house, and second house is the house of your income. Whatever the everyday earning that you are getting is shown by second house. So significance or third house helps to increase the influence or the inflow of money in your life when third house will get active. So for example, how the third house will get active, this is an important thing that we need to understand. Whenever the dasha and the bhukti of the planet which is sitting in the third house gets active, suppose you have a planet which is moon in the third house, and the dasha or the bhukti of the moon has started, then what will happen? You will be able to have good money inflow with your efforts, your speech, your communication on the social media will increase, and therein it will help you to increase your income, because your third house planet is getting active through dasha and bhukti. And since third house is the second house from your income house, that is second house, so your income will rise also during that time. So this is how we need to understand the importance of third house. Third house also helps you to settle at different place other than your existing place where you are at the moment. Whenever the dasha bhukti of the third house will get active, Why will it happen? Because third house is the 12th house from your fourth house, and fourth house is the house of your motherland, house of your where you are living at the moment. So 12th house from every house decreases the significance of it. So you will be away from your home when third house will get active, as well as third house is the house of short journeys. Okay, so this is how we need to see the third house, where in third house, whenever it will get active, you will have good relations with your younger sibling also. This will create a good harmonious relationship when you have third house active. But planets like Rahu, Ketu, Shani should not be present in the third house, and their Dasha Bhukti Antar should not start. Else you will start getting into argument or have disruptive relations with your younger siblings. But the presence of benefic planets here, and whenever their Dasha Bhukti will start, you will be able to maintain very good relations. As well as, even if the Dasha Bhukti is not running of the third house planet, still if the positive planets are there or the benefic planets are there, then you will have good relations with them, and you will be able to maintain those relationships. Plus you will get benefit from your younger siblings if you have effective or you have stronger third house. Third house is also the house of courage. Third house shows how much courageous a person is. If problem comes in his life, how important it's for a person to bounce back in his life. That can be shown whether that person will be able to bounce back, or whether that person will be able to stand again or not after the fall. That can be shown by the third house. If third house is strong, then the person will be very courageous, very bold person. He will be able to articulate his thoughts. He will be able to write things. He will be able to stand up very courageously, very boldly in his life if the third house is strong. Third house also encourages writing and paperwork. People who are good orators, who convey their thoughts very easily, who are very famous on YouTube or Facebook, or those who write books, fiction novels, or any kind of creativity writing they do, that can be shown by the strongness of the third house. How strong, how important your third house is, and the planets, if sitting in the dignified position in the third house, then the person can write books and novels in his life and can generate income through that also. Okay, so guys, this was my analysis on the third house. If you like the video, kindly subscribe the channel and share it with others also. Thank you all. Have a nice day. Namaskar.